Hi everybody, I am Dr. Tracy Sigler and I'm going to be working with you on the second module, Managing Crisis or Crisis Management. So this week we're going to be looking at the topic of crisis management. I've given you a few examples here so you have some idea of what we're talking about in terms of crisis. And so we are looking at So you have some examples here of different kinds of crises. Different from risk management kinds of crisis. It's not financial, it's any kind of crisis. An event that threatens the viability of an organization. So there's actually been a lot of research on how organizations can effectively plan for and manage a crisis if one occurs in your organization. So in this module, you're going to be evaluating an organization's crisis management performance, developing recommendations for how an organization could improve crisis management, and creating a plan to develop your own crisis management leadership. So the readings that I have identified for you here, they're attached because they're available in the Daniel Library database. Managing the Unthinkable and a Blueprint for Crisis Management. Those are both content and concepts and kind of how-to. September 11th and Do Something, those are specific examples of crises and a manager dealing with those crises. And the videos, 2 of those are for everybody, and then the Be Better Prepared video is a really in-depth look at writing a crisis management plan. So that is optional and only for people who really want to and need to be writing a crisis management plan. So your first assignment is to take a look at this example of a crisis at Domino's. You may have seen this when it was going on, or you might have heard about it. So here you're going to be evaluating Domino's response to this crisis, and then identifying recommendations for improvement in the future. The class discussion asks you to identify and describe a crisis that's been in the news in the last decade. So unfortunately, there are going to be a lot to choose from. And so this is really to get you all looking at history, thinking about what are the crises you've heard about, sharing that with the class, evaluating how prepared the organization was, how well they managed it, and how they might have improved. So be sure that you post your response and then respond to at least 3 other posts, because this is a half session or half a semester course. We are moving really fast, and so there is twice as much work in each week because there are half as many weeks. And then the last assignment for this module is to choose either the September 11th article or the case study, Do Something He's About to Snap, and put yourself in the role of leader. What do you think if you would have done in their situation? Why? And what do you think you can do to help yourself prepare to lead in a crisis situation in the future? So if you have any questions as you're working through the module, best way to reach me is through email. It's tsigler@citadel.edu. If you have any problems getting things to post on Blackboard, or you're worried about the timing, you can always email me your assignment if you have some problem. Otherwise, let me know. I'll be interested in hearing your views about crisis management. Have a great week.